To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and, by opposing, end them. Cheerio, surfer dictors! Merhaba friends and Shakespearean surfers. This is good old Hamlet, and we'll answer the question, was Hamlet a surfer? And if he was a surfer, where did he surf? Well, more or less, just the second part of the question. Yeah, Hamlet, Prince of Denmark, so he would definitely have been surfing in Denmark, if he did surf. And that's what I did. Last October, I was in a sort of Hamlet-like, really dark mood, and so I decided to spend a few days in cold Hawaii, as they call it. That's part of Denmark. It's in the northern part of Denmark. The towns or the surf spots that I went to were Klitmøller, Bunker Beach, and Hanstholm. Yeah, the name says it all. It's cold Hawaii. And the first part is definitely true. It was cold. It was rainy. The weather was outrageous. And it wasn't at all any kind of Hawaiian feeling with regard to the landscape. Landscape, however, a rough landscape, beautiful landscape, and rough and very, very friendly people that, yeah, they respect your privacy. Well, okay, let's see after I take off this wig, because it's really hot underneath. And here goes Hamlet. To be or not to be, that is the question. Okay, here goes Hamlet. Back to my impressions of a couple of days spent in Klitmøller, Hanstholm, and Bunker Beach. Yeah, as I already said, the weather was not really surf-like. And to say it with Hamlet, there is something rotten in the state of Denmark. And there was something rotten. Not only that I found a corpse of a deer on the beach, it was really a bit spooky, but the surf was also rotten. At least for somebody who is as good or as bad like me when it comes to surfing, it's difficult to surf there. Well, the swell there, it's not because of rocks or because of the beach, it is wind swell. The bottom of the sea is flat. So you need the wind to blow with the right force in the right direction, and you get some, yeah, surfable waves, which I didn't. Nicely, I didn't. I think within these couple of days, it was 3 waves that I caught. The rest was paddling in, paddling out, swearing, and feeling really silly. And also, another thing that you have to know, it is not a sandy beach. The beach is, there are pebbles on the beach, pebbles and small rocks, so it is a bit difficult to get inside the water. Once you're inside the water, there are nasty currents and small and unpredictable waves. So, in my opinion, wherever I went, first time I went to Hanstholm, where they said, near the fish factory, there is a really good surf spot. I found the fish factory, which is easy to find because it smells, it smells of fish. Once you're in the water, you won't smell it anymore. And once I was in the water, and after having climbed over pebbles and rocks on the beach, I started pebbling. Yeah, I started pebbling. No, yeah, I was pedaling. It was, yeah, because as long as my feet touched the ground, it was pebbling. And then I started pedaling. And with just a little success when it came to catching the waves. I think I caught one wave or so. But I shouted a lot, I sweared a lot. I was sort of, yeah, it was like the mood I was in when I arrived there, sort of really dark and a bit down. Yeah, once I got out in the evening, nice campsite where I stayed with my T6.1. And the Nistrup campsite is really a campsite that I do recommend. Beware, however, when there is wind, the wind is really strong. So try and find a place or a spot on the campsite that is more or less wind protected by the trees. Yeah, next day I went to Klitmøller, which is the home spot. Yeah, what shall I say? The pebbles were smaller. That was good. But the waves, they were just as unpredictable and nasty as they were in Hanstholm. Oh, back to Hanstholm. It is a beautiful spot for surfing. Yes, for windsurfing and kite surfing, but not the traditional surfing, at least, as I said, if you are as talented and wave-reading expert as I am. In Klitmøller, things got worse because, as I said, the waves are unpredictable, but they are strong. And one of those strong waves, when I was trying to get out and got sort of tumbling in the white water, I got caught in the white water. And when I emerged again, I saw, oh my God, my beautiful Insta X3 is gone. It had been ripped off from my board, and right now I think it's on the bottom of the Atlantic. Tough luck, yeah. Apart from that, as I said, I didn't catch waves. I saw somebody who was a Hamlet-like type with his dog. He caught waves. He did stand-up surfing or stand-up paddling. And that was one of the, let's say, cooler and more pleasant moments there at Klitmøller. My conclusion was, okay, it's not Hanstholm, it's not Klitmøller. Somebody told me about Bunker Beach. The name was given to the beach because there are a number of old World War II bunkers there. And a local told me, well, if there are no waves or no rideable waves in Klitmøller or in Hanstholm, you can go to Bunker Beach. And so the same day, because I was frustrated, but I wanted to surf. Same day in the late afternoon, I went to Bunker Beach without my professional 360-degree camera, but was just with the GoPro on my wrist. And I saw out there is one wave. You could see there is as the sea is relatively flat, but there was one wave that kept on breaking and breaking. And there were also three surfers who, surprise, surprise, as I arrived, they paddled onto the beach and stopped surfing. Not because of me, but maybe because the good time was over. I asked them and they said, no, give it a try, you'll find out. And I found out.
Ready to rumble, ready to fumble, ready to stumble.
Yeah, I think I caught two waves there, which was 100% more than in Hanstholm or in Klitmøller. So it was an upward trend. But all in all, I have to say, this is a beautiful landscape, great sea, It's great for hiking, it's great for kite surfing, it's great for windsurfing, but it wasn't good for surfing. At least it wasn't good for surfing for somebody like me. Yeah, what else is there to say about surfing in Denmark? Nothing. And to say it with Hamlet's words, the rest is silence. Cheerio, surf addictors. That's it for now and for surfing in Denmark, which on a 5-star scale would get sort of 2 stars out of 5 from the surfing Hamlet. See you. Have a good time. And if you liked the video, thumbs up. If you didn't like it, thumbs wherever you like them. And if you like these kind of videos, subscribe to my channel. The next one will be about surfing in a spot that also calls itself Cold Hawaii, and that's Scheveningen in Holland. It's gonna be fun.